Hello, my wonderful friends, and welcome back to another episode of Electrified Reviews. I hope you are well and having a wonderful holiday season. Today, we are reviewing the Eunorau Max Cargo 2.0. This is a versatile cargo bike with a huge max range of somewhere around 150 miles. It's a great choice for Uber Eats or a family wagon. With the rear rack setup, you can add a couple of child seats, and even without the rear rack, the Max Cargo 2.0 can support an adult passenger. Like we said, this is one versatile e-bike. The Eunorau Max Cargo 2.0 has a starting price of $1,699 USD, but if you opt for all the upgrades, you're looking at somewhere around $2,899 USD. Eunorau offers a 12-month comprehensive warranty that covers pretty much everything except for normal wear and tear. We've reviewed quite a few e-bikes from Eunorau at this point, and just like with all of the other models, the overall fit and finish on the Max Cargo 2.0 is just top-notch. Alright, let's dive into the specs. The Eunorau Max Cargo 2.0 has a 750 nominal watt hub motor that can bring this ride up to a top speed of 20 miles per hour with the half grip twist throttle or the cadence sensing pedal assist, making this a Class 2 electric bike. We are happy to report that although the Eunorau Max Cargo 2.0 uses a cadence sensor, it's surprisingly sensitive. There's very little latency with motor activation and deactivation, and that's a huge bonus. Now, if you're looking for a cargo bike with a mid-drive motor and the torque sensor, you can check out our review of the Eunorau G20. We'll leave a link to that in the description. When it comes to battery power, the Eunorau Max Cargo 2.0 has it covered. The base model has a 48-volt, 11.6 amp-hour Samsung cell battery with a max estimated range of around 40 miles. But for those of you who need a lot more range, do not worry, you've got options. Eunorau offers a battery upgrade to 14 amp hours, which will get you a few more miles, but you can also attach a second battery to the top tube for an additional 17 amp hours of juice. Between the two upgraded batteries, you get a total of 31 amp hours, which is just mind-boggling. The frame on the Eunorau Max Cargo 2.0 is made of 6061 aluminum alloy and weighs in at roughly 78 pounds. The low standover height makes this ride incredibly easy to get on and off, which will be especially important for making deliveries. Speaking of making deliveries, the optional rear rack and front basket offer tons of storage, and the front basket is attached directly to the frame, which makes it way easier to steer when it's loaded up with cargo. Even without the rear rack and the front basket, the Eunorau Max Cargo 2.0 is a pretty versatile ride that can serve as a pretty capable passenger commuter. The rear wooden saddle is comfortable enough, and there's also passenger footrests, although they might interfere with pedaling for those with larger feet. The Eunorau Max Cargo 2.0 doesn't have suspension, so it's a bit of a stiff ride, which means unsecured cargo could bounce out on big bumps. One of our favorite parts about the frame, though, is the double-sided kickstand. For a cargo bike, this is exactly what you want. It keeps whatever is in the basket and rear rack nice and secure when it's deployed. In the rear of the Eunorau Max Cargo 2.0, we've got a Shimano Altus derailleur with a 7-speed cassette and Shimano SIS Index thumb shifters. This is a nice upgrade from the Shimano Tourney, and it'll help to keep shifting nice and smooth. It will also help minimize derailments, as will the double-sided bash guard. To bring the Eunorau Max Cargo 2.0 to a stop, we've got Tektro mechanical disc brakes with 160mm rotors in the front and the rear. These brakes provide ample stopping power with a single rider, but we would love to see an option for stronger hydraulic disc brakes for those who plan to load the Max Cargo 2.0 to the brim. The headlight on the Eunorau Max Cargo 2.0 is actually brighter than average, and it's almost bright enough to ride at night, but not quite. For those of you who do plan to ride at night, we suggest getting an aftermarket light with around 2,000 lumens of output. Wire management on the Eunorau Max Cargo 2.0 is also great, with everything bundled together nicely and wrapped up nice and tight, and most of the wires are internally routed as well. 10 points to Eunorau. The handlebars are telescoping, so you can adjust the reach a bit depending on your height, and they also fold up to help get the Max Cargo 2.0 into tighter storage spaces. The display on the Eunorau Max Cargo 2.0 is excellent and easily visible in direct sunlight thanks to the polarized glass. However, if you wear polarized sunglasses while riding, it kind of cancels out and the screen looks almost completely dark. On the left side of the handlebars, we've got the independent button pad to control the lights, power, and pedal assist level. And on the right side of the handlebars, we've got the half grip twist throttle and the SIS index thumb shifter. Overall, the Eunorau Max Cargo 2.0 is a very capable cargo bike ready to support a couple of kids, one full-size passenger, or just a bunch of gear. The range is ridiculous on this ride, which just adds to the functionality, and the double-sided kickstand is a really nice touch. Alright, awesome peeps, that is it for the review of the Eunorau Max Cargo 2.0. Now, let's take it out for a ride.